How you feeling, Luigi?
Luigi, the CEO killer, alleged killer, state terrorism charges have been dismissed. So we did just see a video of him being walked out. Now, I'm not sure of how many charges he actually has, but the CEO was murdered last year in September. We even did a little deep dive on my own. We did research. We followed up cameras. We went to all the different spots that they said that he was spotted at or where he was at before the shooting actually happened. Now, this case probably won't go into trial till 2026, maybe mid 26 or late 26. It is something that's been put on the back burner. People haven't been talking about it as much, but state terrorism charges have been dismissed. I'm J. This is the Mo You Know. Hit that subscribe button. We need 10 subscribers to reach 1,000 subscribers. And let's jump into this article and see what's up for Luigi and what's the timeline of him actually going to trial for this alleged murder. A New York State judge dismissed on Tuesday 2 criminal counts against Luigi over the December 2024 killing of health insurance executive Brian Thompson, though the 27-year-old remains charged with murder in the second degree. Now, I thought they would have gave him first degree, but he's in second degree, so he is at least going to probably get life if he's found guilty. But the 2 counts are terroristic attacks in the state of New York. They did dismiss those. So it looks like he might only come down to the murder charges and probably possession of a weapon. Justice Gregory Carroll in Manhattan announced the decision shortly after Mangione was led into the lower Manhattan courtroom, handcuffed with shackles on his feet, wearing a tan prison garb. Luigi pled not guilty to state and federal charges of killing Thompson, the former chief executive of United Health Group's insurance unit, United Healthcare. Now, I was going to make a video over the last year and a half, 2 years, I like to say. There's been several mysterious passings of different CEOs, this being the most famous one that we know about because we actually seen it on the news. We seen the camera footage of what actually happened. But I think I'm gonna still go ahead and do that video. But this situation is wild because it's only a second degree murder. And with all of these other charges being dismissed, it looks like they're just primarily trying to focus straight on that murder so they don't have to explain anything else out when they go into the courtroom. Now, I'm still not sure if they've mentioned what was his motive, what was his agenda behind this, but I guess that'll probably come out, or if he continues to say that he's not guilty, then we'll probably never know. The article does go into the Charlie Kirk assassination, but I'm just going to call it a murder because he wasn't a political figure or anybody of the civil movement. But they were talking about how it was politicized and how politicians on both sides of the aisle condemned it. Now, it says, while the killing of Thompson was also widely condemned by public officials across the political spectrum, Luigi has become a folk hero to some Americans who decry steep healthcare costs. And that's why this case was so big, is because everyone was saying they're charging too much for healthcare. These CEOs are getting fat pockets and getting rich while we're all out here struggling to even get healthcare and take care of ourselves. Now, I still stick with, I don't believe anyone deserves to be murdered like that, just out on the street. Now, you have your day in court, and if they give you the death penalty, or so be it. But I don't think anyone deserves any of that. We all have our own beliefs on certain things, but it was still wrong. We'll just see where Luigi goes. And he got 2 counts of terroristic acts in New York City dismissed, or New York State, should I say. All right, let me know what you think about this whole Luigi situation. Again, I don't believe that anyone should be murdered like that in the street. This was a highly publicized murder that took place with a highly, I won't even say recognizable individual, but a high profile individual, especially in the healthcare. Let me know what you think about Luigi. What are your thoughts on the situation? I'm J. This is the Mo You Know. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. We only need 10. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.